My name is Ruth Slagle. I am the embedded librarian in your course. And today I'm going to make two videos. This is the first one, which is going to be focusing on CINAHL Complete, which is a medical focused database. I do want to point out that at any point when you're working on either of your projects, the current event, or your larger research paper, you can in fact email me through the class list, and you will receive this video from me in a class list so you're able to see it, see my email and stuff. And this will be also posted on the news feed. Okay, so there are two ways to access CINAHL Complete. You can do it under featured resources over here. You can also access it by going to find resources, go to A to Z databases, and then you're able to filter the health science databases. So you're able to see all of them, but we're going to specifically go into CINAHL Complete. And within CINAHL Complete, I want to show you three different features that can really help you dive deeper into your topics. Okay. So first we're going to go up here to publications. Now this is more in depth than just I'm typing in a topic and finding information on it. So I'm going to come into publications and you can search whatever you want. I'm going to search anatomy. We can come in and search something else too. But if you just search anatomy, and then you could search alphabetical. What it will do is I think just keep you in the A's. It won't necessarily pull anatomy. But I'm going to do match any words. So then we have two results. We have the surgical and radiological anatomy, and then the pocket anatomy and physiology. So I'm going to click on the first one. And so what it brings you to is a detail page. And this is giving you content detail about the journal itself. So it tells you right away that it's peer reviewed. So if you have any questions about that, and then it gives you the content. Now, it tells you that there is a full text delay due to publisher restrictions. And so there's like a 12-month embargo. So if we click on the 2023 more recent journal right here, we're not going to see any in full text. And same thing for the 2024. This year, we're again not going to see any in full text. And I'm going to but I will show you. So, but if we went back to 2023 and we looked at January 2023, we would see in full text. And so we are seeing all of them in full text. And that's just PDF or HTML. And you're able to come and look within the journal, and you can come and email yourself sources you find. You can adjust what style you want to see it in. I think y'all can choose the style. I'm not 100% sure. You do want to double check with your professor on that, and I will double check with her as well. But it's pretty cool. And then you have also within the databases, they will tell you like where you're, and this is not all databases, but this is specifically like the CINAHL medical ones and like behavioral sciences related. They will give you information on where your authors are from, and that for you gives you a better reliability on the sources that you're using. You know that the people writing them are medical professionals themselves, professionals, whether they're working in an active hospital, they're active doctors, or they are teachers. Okay, so, but if we came across, so like there's this 12-month delay, so if there was, say you wanted to access an article that was published maybe in November, you could come to the library and do your interlibrary loan. So you want to come back to the library page, and you can go to library services and click on interlibrary loan, and you just fill out the form. You give your information and then the information about the article itself. And then we request it from another library, and Scott, our library director, we'll email it to you. So you don't ever have to worry about coming to main campus to access that article. You can also do it with books, like if you come across a current book or on your, I see it in print, you can interlibrary loan it too if we don't have access to it. Okay, what are we gonna do next? So that's pretty much the publications. Pretty cool. You can also come if you're, if you don't want to browse by issue, you can come and also click search within this publication. So it will bring this up, and then you want to hit search again. And so now you're able to, we're gonna do advanced search, bring that up. Okay, and now let's search within here. So I'm gonna pick, trying to think of another thing that's in anatomy. I did see one on knees, so I'm gonna click that one, do knees. Okay, so we are searching within the surgical and radiological anatomy journal, and then we're searching knees specifically. So everything that it's going to pull up is going to be related to knees. So there are 70 articles just within this one journal, and so you're able to scroll through and look through them. If you are, and there will be knee perhaps in here, but it looks like some of these are also like the Latin term for knee. I am not familiar with that because I'm not a scientist, but y'all are probably. But yeah, pretty cool. Okay. And I showed Jill how to send stuff home. Okay, so the next part you can come to in CINAHL is the CINAHL subject headings. And this again, you can do like your term begins with, I'm gonna do forensics. Okay, so I might have spelled forensics wrong. I'm gonna double check that real quick. Looks like I spelled it right. Okay, click that, search that as our keyword, and we're gonna search the database. Okay, so we find that there is this journal of forensics and legal medicine. I'm just thinking maybe I dived too deep too soon because, again, I can help you do research. I don't necessarily know all the medical terms. Okay, but I'm just gonna search, bones. And this is the topic. Okay, so I've searched bones and calcium, and you're able to, it will give you all the bones of the body. You can also search bones and calcium as your keyword, but actually I want to learn more about foot bones. So I'm going to click on that, and then it will break out more about foot bones. And you can come over here and you could, click on your subject headings, like, do physiology with foot bones and do the tarsal bones, and I'm gonna hit pathology. Okay, so now we have, and we're using the ORs, and we've got our search terms. Now I'm gonna hit search database, and it brings up what we searched, what we're asking it to search with the subject headers. I haven't delved super deep into this part, but I know y'all will definitely use it heavily. And okay, this is one thing I'm seeing. So the cavus foot deformity, I'm not going to read all of that, but it is pulling up a certain population for children, and you can come over here and adjust your age range. So I'm going to go ahead and do children and click on that. And then I can also adjust if I want my gender a certain, or if I want to add other major headers too. Okay, and then I'm going to pull, instead of doing most date newest, I'm going to pull what is most relevant to what I'm searching. And it looks like all these articles are not available, and that is okay. And so that's where you'd interlibrary loan. Now, interlibrary loan is really fast. It takes about 1 to 2 days. And we're we're not in a science library ourselves, but we're asking for them to come from a science library. So I would definitely encourage you to request several articles because sometimes one may not come, but predominantly they will come. Okay, and then I'm going to actually click on this one because I'm clicking on this one because I see this Journal of Foot and Ankle Surgery. And since I was looking at feet anyways, um, I'm gonna, you can actually click on anything you see in blue here and it will just search it more. So I'm going to click on this Journal of Foot and Ankle Surgery. And so it does the same thing. We're able to see more about it. And then you can come in again, search within it. And of course, we're searching foot. We're now specifically in a journal that is talking about foot and ankle surgery. So you'd want to be searching something very specific. So like we could do toes, which I know is very generic, but still, it's still specific to this journal. And then you're able to see like everything there is about this one journal. And then you can come and adjust your date line. So if we wanted to adjust this to 19, let's say like 2000, we'll adjust it to, oops, I didn't do the right year. I didn't do it. Enough numbers. There we go. And it will adjust it. And so then it just, kind of parses out. And you're able to see your subjects. Okay, the third thing you can do, I'm going to come back, just go back, and I'm going to come to advanced search. So the reason I click on advanced search is you're able to also focus in on your topic even more, especially if there's like certain types of research you want to see, like how the research was gathered. Like, if you want evidence-based practice, if you want, randomized trial, if there's something like that, you're able to click on any of these. If you want to go ahead and narrow based on your age group, your gender, whatever, how the clinical happened, and you can just click on it. I'm going to say randomized trial, and I know this has nothing to do with anatomy and physiology, but I'm going to put postpartum depression. Excuse me. Okay. Whoops. So there was only one article it's pulling up that was done by the randomized controlled trial, but it was done by, the British Medical Journal. I'm pretty sure that's what British Medical. Maybe not. Biomed Central. Okay, that's what it is. Not what I was thinking what it was either. But anyways, you're able to see. And anyways, I just want to encourage y'all to come and explore CINAHL more. And the more you think about your topic, it will help you. And of course, y'all are going to be reading about lots of different things within your textbook. It might give you some ideas too. Lastly, I'm just going to show you. If, like I said, you want to set up a research appointment, you can with one of us, and we can do this on Zoom or in person. In person would be you coming to main campus in Jackson doing it, unless you set it up for when I come back. I'm not planning right now to come back to the Lexington campus, but I will be at the Savannah campus on the 28th, February 28th. So unless you do that. If not, you can always feel free to come to the library staff and you can email me. This is my phone number and my email. Well, thank you, and I will be talking to you all soon. Have a great rest of your day.